Hi everybody, welcome to Dancing Luna Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for, who are we doing? This is going to be for Capricorn. This is a general love reading, so it won't resonate with every Capricorn out there. So take what you need and leave the rest. We're going to ask what's going on your side, what's going on the side of the person that you're thinking about as you watch this reading, and then what's coming up in the mutual energy. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the love readings right now. There's just a lot going on, so I am doing my best to keep up and get these posted for you guys. So sorry about the gaps, delays. Capricorn, what's going on Capricorn's side? What's going on Capricorn's side? I'm just going to shuffle one more time. Capricorn. Sorry, we're going to go one more time. Okay, Capricorn, what is going on your side, Caps? Okay, Capricorn. Feeling a lot of love right now in this connection. Ace of Cups is like the most love a person can feel for another person. Okay, too much. Okay, just gonna get another card for your side. Okay, we get two. Okay, and we're gonna look at what's going on your person's side. Oh, nice. Why is Nine of Pentacles here? Huh. Okay. So on your side, it looks like you're feeling a lot of love towards this connection, yeah. But also you're in your head. Why are you in your head? Why are you in your head? Because I can't see it on your person's side. What's throwing you? It's just like you're worried. So it's like you want to dive into this thing, but you're like in your head trying to decide, like, it's almost like trying to decide which way to go. Like, I wonder why. It's like you're in your head and you can't figure out like which way you want to go with this person. There's like a part of you that is feeling so much love. There's a part of you that wants to dive in. But then there's this other part of you that alternates between stuck in your head and then like letting it go and feeling more free, and then stuck in your head. But also you're like over here like biting your nails, trying to figure out like which way to go. I don't know if this like love is so big right now for you that it's like throwing you out of balance and keeping you in your head, to where maybe it's like so hitting you like so hard that you're like, maybe I should just put this down. Like, maybe I should just run away. What should I do here? This is like you being really indecisive. But at the same time, like you want your wishes to be fulfilled. It's like you want to choose the right way, but it's like you're trying to choose the right way that's going to keep you the most balanced. You might be a little bit in a power stance right now with this person. I don't know. Are you sometimes this King of Wands in this deck comes across like the Emperor, like a little bit rigid. So I don't know if you're trying to balance out this love by like being a little bit stoic, like almost putting on a front like you don't really feel as much as you do. This would almost speak to like you sort of closing off a little bit, but because it just looks like there's so much love going on, but I don't think that you're showing it out to this person. I think you're keeping it internal. You're trying to figure it out on your own. You're trying to get balanced. The love might be having you feeling all kind of out of balance. And so like as a result on the exterior, It's like you might be coming across a little bit like holding back on texting, calling, contacting, and just trying to sort of appear empowered. But I think internally you're sort of gushing out of the cracks with love a little bit, and in your head about it. It's interesting. Your person, your person, they are thinking about you a ton. Um, it's almost like, I don't know if maybe you're not reaching out because you don't want to appear vulnerable. So it might be, there's not like a lot here to say that your person is confused, but I would say that they're in their head, but not in a negative way. They're in their head about a new beginning with you. And it's almost like when this card comes out, it's almost like they're telepathing to you. They might be on your mind a ton because you're on their mind a lot. Like usually when you're on somebody's mind a lot, you'll be thinking about them too. It's just kind of the way the energy of it works. When you think about someone a lot, you'll come across their mind. So, but your person is like, I feel like the person who you came here to listen about is well balanced in a lot of ways. Like they're good at like giving and receiving, which is good because not everybody knows how to give and not everybody knows how to receive. But I think this person is pretty balanced about taking care of themselves, taking care of their own needs. I think that this is probably a somewhat generous person, but they've had to learn the balance of give and take. This might be a person who has historically given a lot to people and has kind of had to learn like what to keep to themselves, but they're like not in a stingy way. This is like in a very empowered way. I would say that this is somewhat of a balanced person with Nine of Pentacles. Um, they are it makes sense with this Ace of Swords here with this double card. I would say that this person is borderline like obsessing about you. They cannot stop thinking about you. It might feel to them a little unhealthy. It might also, this connection, feel to you so much love that it's just knocking you out of balance. But I think there's like somewhat of a disconnect here for some reason, because it's like your person is in their head obsessing about you, um, can't stop thinking about you. They want to make a move towards you, but they're taking their time. I feel like they're taking their time. And they may be thrown off a little bit if you're holding back. That might be throwing them off a little bit, slowing their roll. Like they may not, it's like they want to come in and offer something. They're pretty focused on you. Well, they're very focused on you with these cards that are out here. But they're taking it really slow. And it just might be in response to how it's like sometimes like what's coming across on your side is almost like I can relate to this feeling of like being so in love with someone that you almost get in your head till you sort of clam up, and like almost like on your side, like you're almost like feeling so much that you're not sure of yourself. It's making you not sure of yourself. If that makes any sense. This is an intense amount of love, this Ace of Cups. So, you know, sometimes when we're feeling way too many feelings, it causes us to be like not reflecting on the outside what's going on internally. And I kind of think that's what's going on with you with King of Wands here, almost like a mask, like you're wearing a bit of a mask, but because you're trying to get balanced. I think things just feel really intense for you in terms of diving into this connection. It's throwing you off where you can't really pick a way that you want to be, that you want to show up in this connection. Temperance might be here to tell you to try to find the balance. Sometimes meditation helps if you're like too in your head like this, just unplugging and letting yourself like chill and let the thoughts slow down, and just getting quiet and like sitting and focusing on your breath until you can kind of get out of your head and relax a little bit. And you might find some more clarity on what to do if you can do some meditation. If you don't know how to meditate, there's lots of meditation videos on YouTube, but the best method is to just pick a time in the day, 5 to 20 minutes, get quiet, and, you know, turn off all your distractions and just sit and focus on your breath, and your mind will start to wander, and you catch it and you just bring it back to the breath. Focus on your breath, and you just do that over and over every time your thoughts wander without judging yourself. Just allow yourself to come back to the breath over and over. And it's sort of like a training practice to get you out of your head and get you grounded. Because if you're in your head and you're feeling all this love, and you're indecisive and maybe not showing up in your vulnerability, meditation is a good alignment practice to bring that in, because it's like this person that you're dealing with, they don't appear with anything negative other than maybe a little bit of unhealthy obsessing on their side. But I think if they're feeling a big amount of, like, you know, feelings for you, it would probably be normal that they're a little bit obsessing. And I'm not saying obsessing is healthy, but I'm saying it's a little bit normal when you're in love or whatever it is, and you're so focused on someone, and especially if they can't get a gauge on what's really going on with you. I almost feel like you guys both don't know what's going on with each other. But you seem to be in your head in a little bit more of a negative way, and this person seems to be in their head in somewhat of a more positive way. Like, I don't think they're having as much doubt, but they might be. They may be experiencing some insecurity. But I think the devil is here just because I think they're just thinking about you so much that they're like almost like obsessing. So let's see what's coming up in the mutual energy. And this is Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorn and their person in the mutual energy? Possible outcomes. Capricorn and their person. Capricorn and their person. Going on with Capricorn and their person. You know, also Capricorn, keep in mind, like, it's what's there to lose if you show a little vulnerability, if you allow, like, what you're feeling to actually show up. You know, if you're feeling a lot of love, I think, like, we get scared and we kind of mask up, and confuses people. So I would say vulnerability is not a terrible thing. Allow yourself to sort of come, you know, not get stuck in the fears of being seen. Okay, mutual energy. All right. I think you're gonna be expressing. Let's see. Mutual energy, Capricorn and their person. Upcoming. So it's like, yes, that's what we want to see. Okay, hang on one second. I'm just going to get one more card and then we'll jump in. So I think if there's been a disconnect or, like, space between where you guys haven't, like, where you guys have been on your respective sides a little bit stuck, I think there's going to be communication. If there's distance between you, there's going to be travel. Oh, come on, Emperor. Why are you here? Emperor sometimes in love readings is like my least favorite guy to see. But not necessarily. Let's get one more card and see. Okay, yes. All right, now it makes sense why he's here. So, upcoming, we're talking up to the next 3 months. Could be a week, could be a month, could be 2 months, could be 3 months. I don't know your timeline. But there's going to be, if there's distance, there's going to be travel to see each other. And if there's not a real distance issue, then this is about, like, things coming into alignment and dialogue happening. This is sort of like where everything comes to meet in the center. This is like a coming together, connection. This is about connection. The emotions are going to balance out here. That sort of obsessing and, like, you being in your head and yada yada. This King of Cups energy is coming in to bring some balance, and you had Temperance there on your side too. So it's like you've got, like, you've got like source pulling for you on the side of balance, like trying to help you get into alignment. So, but King of Cups is like where there's a nice capacity to love, and we're talking about in the mutual energy, right? So this is where things are going to come into alignment, and they'll feel a little bit more balanced. And this is where it won't be like a big gushy show of love what goes on between you, but it'll be loving, but it will be sort of balanced. It won't be as out of control as what an Ace of Cups feels internally. Maybe when you meet in the middle with this person, it's just it'll be nice for both of you to find some balance and not be so in your heads when you can actually, spend some time together. It may be that you're gonna be able to sort of get together and go do something fun in some kind of public place. This is like a sense of community. So I would say this might even be getting together with your person and your friends. I don't know if you have mutual friends, but if not, this would just speak to you guys getting together and sort of letting loose, enjoying time together. There's a lot of support in the Three of Cups. And then you've got a Two of Pentacles, so there's things are coming into balance where there's been like a lot of moving parts, and I don't think on the physical plane, but I think in the mental plane, you guys have both had like a lot of moving parts going on. I think this is where you're going to start to find some balance, and there's going to be sort of an elevation out of whatever undercurrent of unhealthy energy has been going on mentally for both of you. I feel like on both sides, you guys are just both in your head. So I think that this is going to be a time where things are going to come more into alignment with this King of Cups, Eight of Wands, and then the Judgment card. I would say in this deck, this is like this woman making a decision to kind of, what's the word? Almost ascend into like a higher version of herself. So I think if we're talking the mutual energy, this might be some kind of decision to take this to a higher level. There's going to be a decision to leave something behind. It may be the overthinking. It may be the rigidity on your side. This Emperor is here, but it's, and he's, when I was talking about the King of Wands and maybe being a little bit closed off and maybe wearing a mask on your side, like this Emperor is sort of here to confirm that that's what's been going on, but there's going to be a leaving behind of that type of energy. You're going to be able to let that go. And what's going to happen is you guys are going to be able to take a chance in this connection with the Fool card here. This is about diving off and taking a risk and not being too concerned about outcomes. And that's great because it looks like you're currently really stuck in your head, possibly about outcomes. A five of Cups in this deck is like a worry person. So I would say this is where things get released. Things are going to free up. Things are going to flow more. And this is going to be a letting go of fear, letting go of rigidity, leaving behind what's not working, and moving to calmer waters. Six of Swords is always moving to calmer waters. And I like that the Fool is here to clarify the Emperor, because this is so in opposition to the Emperor's energy. The Emperor can be want to be in control of everything, wants things the way that they want it, wants the other person to reach out to them. He can just be very rigid. So the Fool comes in and says, no, this is sort of, we're leaving this energy behind, moving to calmer waters, and we're going to let go of fear, and we're going to just like take a chance on this thing. And it's, with the Fool card, I always feel like a sense of liberation, like a sense of like that deep breath where you finally just let go. When you let go, this is a letting go. You guys are going to let go on your respective sides of whatever it is for you, the fears, the indecisiveness, all of that. This is just going to be a decision to just jump, to let fear go and just jump into this thing. So that's really sweet. All right, Capricorn, that's your reading for today. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if it didn't, you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more resonance in your other placements. But I want to thank you for coming out and receiving this reading today. All right, take care. Take care, Capricorns.